Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, Round 7. And if you'd like to check the layouts on Instagram, it's hashtag 30DSCBL7. And today's sketch, I might have cheated a little bit on. It has all these pieces in the circle. Well, mine is going to be similar, yet not. And when I say that it might have been one of the fastest layouts I've ever made, you'll know I cheated on it. I'm going to scrap that picture there of my granddaughters, and this is Paige Evans paper, and see how it's got those angles on one side but not the other? Well, it was a paper pad, so there were two in there. So I cut one, and if you kind of can see on the bottom one, it is cut in half, and laid it over top of the other, and I thought, it'll work. It'll be a little wonky, but it'll work. So that's what I'm doing. But I am cutting them apart, and I am using my distressor on them so that it'll have a little more depth and dimension, and then I'm gluing them all down. But yeah, I cheated just a little. Now, I know I've seen some people like number their pieces on the back so they'll know where to put them when they put them on their paper. But all I did was lay them on the paper and keep them in order that way, and it worked out pretty good. If the sketch wasn't made with like a cluster in the middle with the two photos, which I'm only going to have one, I might have done my layout just a little differently. When you have this kind of paper, though, cut and everything, it's kind of, other than the photo, stealing the show. So you want to make sure as much can show as it can. And I debated putting it over to the right hand corner because I like how it looks in the middle. But the sketch had it in the middle, so I thought, well, I'm already cheating. I'm going to go ahead and leave it like that. So I am going to put my photo in the middle. The sketch has it more horizontal in the sketch, but mine is going to be more vertical because my portrait style photo. And I decided, since I've already distressed all the papers on here, I would go ahead and distress the paper. It wasn't really a mat. It looks like it's just laying behind it because it's not cut around them. You know, like sometimes you'll put it down and put them together and cut all the way around them. But it wasn't like that. So I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and mat my photo and then put it on a regular paper and tear the bottom. And when I tear the bottom, sometimes I like to put some twine on it, so that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to use a bow this time. Sometimes I just knot it off. Yeah, I tie it in a knot. That's what I mean. And I am going to put my title in the same place as theirs. And I like The Good Life as the title, but there was no there was no with for The Good Life. So I pulled out these alphas, and I'm going to go ahead and put it on there. I'm going to change it twice because I didn't like the color. So I cut out the second time of doing it and just left the first time, I think. But yeah, I was being picky. However, I'm going to be even more pickier, and I'm going to change this whole title out before the end. It's going to be the same title. It's just going to be, I'm going to find a chipboard piece with it on there. With the. You say the word the two times in a row, it's kind of like your tongue's swollen. You can't hardly talk. They don't go good together. But yeah, these are my granddaughters at the park. I took them to the park before I had to take them home one day. And instead of going like McDonald's or somewhere, I brought snacks and stuff for them to keep them busy, because this park, I wanted to take pictures of them, but there's nothing to play on there. There's bridges to walk on and walkways, but nothing to play on. And so it's kind of sort of for me that day to take their pictures. But yeah, I took all kinds of stuff I thought they'd like. So I decided to fill up a tote looking purse and put it on the side. And yeah, it's kind of symbolizing what I took with us that day. Yeah, other than the distresser and scissors, of course, I didn't really pull out any tools, so I felt like I was cheating just loading this page down with chipboard. But when I went to pull it out, I did not know I had so many packages of Page Evan chipboard for the different collections because I had put them all together in an iris container. And yeah, I was surprised at how many I had. So I'm just throwing them on there. Well, I guess I am being a little bit picky because some of the stuff comes off about as quick as it goes on, and I change it out. And I decided that I needed, even though I changed my title because I liked the chipboard one that said The Good Life, I decided it needed something else, so I went and pulled out my tiny doilies. I really did not think the Doodlebug ones were going to work, but I thought maybe the Stampin' Up ones would, and they do. I used the half a red one because the green was gonna lay right down on top of the green and wouldn't show up as good. And the red is just a tiny, tiny bit darker than the red that's in the layout, but I think it'll be okay because it's not shiny or anything like that. It's not a super bright color. It's same tone and everything. So I thought, oh, it'll work. And I do think it matches the D in good really well. And let's see, where am I at on here? Oh, I'm going ahead and gluing down those things. And I found something that wasn't glued down very good at all because it just now fell off. So I'll have to go back in there and get the glue. But I had thought I put enough glue on all the chipboard ones because they never stick. And or adhesive foam on there. That's what didn't stick. Those flowers that I just stuck behind the bag, they did not stick. And I think I forgot about them being there. But if you look down there below, you'll see Christy's link to her Facebook group. And I think a link for Christina's daily live for the sketches. And also the links to everybody else that is joining Christy on this 30 days of sketches. And there's a whole list of names. So lots of inspiration down there. And oh, I am almost done. I put my sprinkles on and I used Mr. Huey's. It's very, very old. And it's called Cameo. And the pictures at the end, the paper, nothing's as bright as it is in here. See, it's kind of dull compared. I'm not sure. I might accidentally turn the light off in there before I took the photos. And it wasn't quite as bright when I took them. I'm not sure. But they're not quite as bright as they look in person anyway. But yeah, that's it. That's my layout. If you leave a comment below, I'll get back with you. If you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. And those of you already are, thank you so much. And yeah, there's that little bird. I really didn't like him purple on purple, but you seen the direction he was in. I didn't have a lot of choices where to put him. But I hope you all have a happy, scrappy week. Take care and stay safe. Bye.